Hello, and welcome back to Evil as we are here on Halloween week with Pop Culture Reacts.
Fast approaching actual Halloween as well, aren't we?
We are. And it wouldn't be spooky Halloween season without a visit from Mr. Robert Zombie.
And presumably Mr. Robert Zombie's wife.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah,
Water's wet,
yes.
bears in woods,
Mm,
Rob and his wife.
yeah. Which is, I mean, I guess lovely. There's something probably very sweet about wanting to spend that much time with your wife that they're at work with you all the time. Most people go, no matter how much I love my other half, work is one of the few times that I get to not spend time with them. But yeah, bless them.
So, this year we are bringing Living Dead Girl. Um,
Doesn't sound very horror-y. No, it does. It does.
Exactly. Obviously, last year you experienced Dragula,
I
and
liked it. I
were a
liked it
fan.
more and more as the more I moved away from it as well. I kind of went, yeah. I was gonna say like a proper kind of Halloween song. Not that I think there is necessarily a specific proper Halloween song, but had not only like the spooky horror video look, but also had the sound there. Yeah.
Yes,
It would be in my Halloween party playlist if I did such things.
exactly. So, shall we see if Living Dead Girl keeps up the Rob Zombie tradition of good Halloween songs?
Yeah, I mean, like there's an interesting test case here, isn't there? Of going, you watch the odd Rob Zombie movie and you think he's good, and then you watch another one and you go, oh, he's terrible. So let's hope that this is the former. Right, let's do this.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
In the cage and pissed up on the stage is only one sure way to bring the giant down. Eat the strange cemetery things with a one flat foot on the devil's wings. I'll be the geek and hustle in the free like a hunchback juice on a sentimental news. Operation Filth, they love to love the wealth of an SS form making scary sounds. Oh, Cyclone Jack, hallucinating hack, thinks a dollar read, eats dollar bills. Goldfoot's machine creates another theme so beautiful they make you kill.
So that was Living Dead Girl.
Yes, and did you notice how quickly it took to put in my wife?
Oh yes, yeah, yeah, instantaneously. Whilst we talk about the visuals, I really like that video. I love that old, old, old school kind of filming technique of the horror movies that would have been silent movies. And yeah, it probably isn't in this day and age such a big thing to put effects like this on this, but just bothering
Yeah.
to put in kind of the flickering and things like that. I don't know, very very nice from a kind of nostalgia front, and a very aesthetically, visually pleasing video to go along with the song.
Yes, it's videos like this is why you can see why people were interested when they went. Rob Zombie's doing a horror film. You're like, because he directs all his own music videos, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And you see these sort of things. You go, he's got such a wide scope of.
I quite like
sort
the
of things
idea of
he
him
likes.
doing a movie in this style. I'd be down for that.
But yeah, it's that thing of like visually, he's always like the videos are always really good because they're always sort of toned into. They fit the song, but they're also different and always going to be something that no one else is going to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously having my wife.
Yeah, yeah. I really like the song as well. I find with him that it's never like wow, like it never gets to that level for me. But I always like his stuff, and I think, and that goes from sort of vocal performance, and lyrically to the music. But I one of the things that resonates with me is I think it is he does interesting things, you know, like he's very sort of key to keep the pacing sort of undulating throughout, and there's like a lot of variation in the sound, and I think he looks for interesting sound to be utilized in it. You know, it's not just straight up here's me with a guitar, here's me with instruments, you know, like he'll key a lot of effects into there and stuff like that, and I always find it engaging, and I really do mean that as a compliment as well, because I know people can't engaging. Well, that's not very complimentary.
Yeah.
But yeah, without me ever feeling at the end of it of going, yeah, I want to listen to that over and over again, or I want to listen to that regularly. I often find with his that I go, yeah, when that comes up and I listen to it, I'm going to enjoy it.
It is the thing with him. He has a distinct sound for Rob Zombie, but Rob Zombie doesn't sound like anyone else because he does stuff like putting in the weird samples or
Yeah.
the sound effects that he uses from weird horror like B movies and stuff from the 50s and 60s. And no one else sort of uses those sort of samples and things in any sort of music really, but especially in metal. And it just sort of pulls it all through, and then he has that signature sort of drawl
Yeah.
to his vocals as well, that Rob Zombie is unmistakably always Rob Zombie. Whenever you hear it, you know it's either it was during the White Zombie period or it's his solo stuff, but you can instantly tell it's him.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, it's that high level of creativity that carries it through for me. Even if maybe I'm not loving it, there's enough kind of merit there. And when I say merit, I mean merit of attempts to do something varied. You know, but yeah, I do. I like his music, but I don't think I can go any further than like. It doesn't quite connect with me, maybe how some other bands will, but yeah, God damn, I like the fact that he tries, and I like what he tries to do.
Yes. So, down there, let us know what you feel about the Living Dead Girl. Also, any other Rob Zombie stuff, so we don't have to just wait till next Halloween. Because, there is a plethora of stuff.
Yeah. Once a year artist only. Although, having said that, the way our recording time, how much we've got recorded in advance. I think everything's this time next year at this point, isn't it?
As always, YouTube your things of like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until next time, and Rob's here again with his wife next year. Goodbye.